And good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to December 20th edition of Morning Mindset. I'm your host, Todd. How are you doing today, folks? It's your first time here or long time here. This is what I need from you. I need to know who you are, where you're from, what's in your cup, and what the weather is like in your area. And what is your top five? What are the top five things that you are going to accomplish today? With that, make sure share, like, subscribe, do all those things because sharing's caring, folks. And what do we got? Today's topic of choice, holiday break, because I do know that for some of you, today's the last day of work, right? You don't come back until after the new year. So we were going to talk about that and how that affects your business, what you do, how do you plan for that, things with that, because we don't take a break, but we kind of slow down. And so, that's the time we change stuff up. As far as our five things that we're going to accomplish today, we've got DTF printing that needs to go out, rush jobs. Man, I love it. Love rush jobs. Hey, can we get this delivered to my house so I can get it on Saturday? Yep, we got you. So we got that. I've got some shirt designs that I need to get done for next weekend. I've got quotes that need to go out. We've got shirts that need to be pressed, and we've got supplies that need to be ordered. So there's that, because we got some projects that we're going to do next week, and so I need to get that stuff rolling on it, because next week's a weird week. Check with your suppliers and your vendors to see when they're open and closed. With Christmas falling on a Wednesday, Christmas Eve on a Tuesday, some are doing a half day on Tuesday, some are doing closed on Tuesday, some are even doing closed Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then the following week they're just closed on New Year's Day. So some are doing the flex from there. So there's stuff that you need. Be mindful of that. Now, we're pretty much going to stay closed on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Day, because we're going to be running partial. But I don't want to promise anything to anybody, so we'll put a graphic out that says, hey, these are the days we're closed. There's that. So that brings me to my question to you. Holiday break. Is anybody closed now, recently, through the new year? If not closing during that time, what are your hours for holiday, and when do you come back? So that's what I need. Check in and go from there for you. And Barb, good morning. North Central Minnesota, -5. Oh yeah, it's trashy here. We had snow come through. Not a lot of snow, but just enough where you have to go out and shovel. The wind is ridiculously cold. I think it was single digits with the wind. Not fun. Not fun on that. Nope. Water in the cup. Shop closed until January 2nd for the holidays. There we go. And I know some that aren't coming back until, what is that, the 6th? Is that right? That Monday following that. So they take all of next week and all of the following week off there. Hey, Janessa, how are you doing this morning? Your stuff is going out today too, right? Because you had those extra pair of pants that were in there. And I think yours is one of the stuff that's going out today. So you get wrapped up on those last minute orders. And Jenny, good morning from snowy northern Indiana. It's 31, water in the cup. I'm not down with snow. Chuck doesn't have to do his store. What's up, Chuck? How are you doing, my friend? No snow for you. Sarah, good morning. 28, real feel 16. Shoveling snow out from yesterday overnight. Yeah. Not fun, is it? Now, Sarah, are you closed? Are you closed next week? I know traditionally you had been, like today would be the last day through the holidays, but I don't know if that is anymore. Tim, good morning to you. 33 and snow in there. Mountain Dew in the cup. Working on these jackets that are working so far, but did make the left chest a little too big. Oh, so those reflective jackets I was showing off the group of DTF. How did you end up? What it too big? Is it cut into the reflective part? What's too big with it? Hello, Jerry in Chile, Ohio. And Jerry, thankful for support of this group, especially Tim Barb on Wednesday. Thank you again. I was there for a bit, and then I had to. We had to jump out, so you guys carried on. We had to go for you guys. It's 60 there in Florida. Not bad at all, Chuck. Not bad at all. Things we're working on. So we're changing the name. Makers and Movers podcast. That's what this show is going to be. Graphics coming for it. I'm working next week on new intro. You'll get new domain. You'll get all of that. That's coming next week. Group will change as well. Everything, right there, that first of the year will kick off. This will become a podcast version of it. So the audio will be available. So first up, tell me, how does my audio sound? Does it sound okay? Do I need to look at going into my mic settings? I thought we had went through this before, but I need to double check on that now that it'll be available in audio podcast as well. So we're setting those up. If you missed it, I did create a little video. Actually, I'm going to go find that video right now. Studio. If I go into the YouTube studio, because I didn't know if you know this or not, but in our gang sheet builder, did you know that you can remove backgrounds? Did you know you could change colors? Did you know? There's quite a few different things in there than just setting up a gang sheet that you're able to do in it. So what I'm going to do is I will, where's that? Is that details, options, shareable link? Yep. Let's get the shareable link. There's should be copied, and now I can come drop it in here. So you can click on the link, right click, copy paste. You can go in there in the gang sheet builder. You are all set, ready to go. Where you can bring an image. Now, is it perfect? No. A lot of them are not perfect. It's just going to depend on the image. But hey, it's better than nothing. So you can go there. You can check that out, and you're now able to do that there. You also do color swaps. So if something's all white, you want to change it all black. Changing it to, and then that can be, you have to play with the threshold, because the threshold will change and adjust things how you see accordingly. So you just got to get in there and play. But the option is now available over on our gang sheet builder to be able to do that. So we are set, ready to rock and roll with that. Name change, group name change, banner is done for Facebook and YouTube. So between now and the end of the year, it's working on the intro and swooping that up, and then kind of just tying up the loose ends on there. So busy time with that. And then now, here it is 5 days before Christmas. I think we'll start on our Christmas stuff that I need for people, stuff that I need for the kids, and stuff that we need for other family members. That'll be my weekend. There'll be some laser stuff in there. I'm going to try and 3D print some jigs that I've been working on. Won't necessarily be, it'll be stuff that we need to use, and, hey, we need to figure that out. This is all that's all getting redone here behind us too. We're going to switch that up because we're going to bring the little Ender printer down here. I think we're going to go with just the bamboo. We're just going to go with the A1 with the AMS light on it and start with that, because I was talking to a few people about what we're doing, on our journey and things. They're like, hey, go with what your budget can afford. So if you can P1, go with it. But if you're looking at content creation side of it, a lot of people are going to start with a mini or an A1 on the bed slingers, and then they're going to work their way up from there. So maybe that's the route to go. And I was like, yeah, since we're just doing stuff for us and nothing currently is going to be for sale for things, maybe that's just the route we go with it. And, I could buy all 3 printers at once, go with the P1, P1P, P1S, the enclosed one, not the top one, the one below that. I can go that one. I can go an A1. I can go a mini and just have them all to show it. But hey, maybe that's not the case. So I've been talking to a few different people, and they're like, yeah, we just started, and then this moved up to. The problem that they ran into is they're like, would you ever use that mini again? Probably not. Maybe, on stuff that just fit on that you're working with it. But so those are things we're looking at. So all this is going to change here behind us, because we're changing up the different things on that. Out with the old, in with the new, doing some stuff from there. So some of it may stick around, of course. Keep our Reggie Awards somewhere around there. We'll move our books to our bookshelf that's actually up here. Try and clean it up back there. Class it up for you folks, and go right there. All right. Let's see, where were we? Jim said, yes, the pocket still needs to see if the smaller jackets will work. I'm hoping doing the backs first now. We're going to go with it. Perfect. Thank you, Janessa. The audio is good. Rena, good morning, everyone. Coffee in a cup. All jobs are done. Now it's time to enjoy the season. Really, all the jobs are done. You're not taking anything else. You're not doing anything for anybody. You're done. Ours will be done. Customer jobs will be done today. Customer Christmas jobs will be done today. We've got an order that somebody wanted by Sunday, so that should be able to be banged out today or tomorrow, because we said, yep, we can make it work with that. We've got a couple that are placing orders now before the end of the year so they can get invoices paid. So that stuff will be sometime, in January. and then us. So we still have our regular stuff because there's still orders that come in. But as far as Christmas stuff, now it's just time to work on our stuff and do our thing. So yeah. Somebody said, like, "Are you going to 3D print stuff for us for Christmas?" I'm like, "I don't have time for that. It takes like 6 hours to print. Like, we got 6 kids. That's 6 hours. That's like 36 hours. You know, counting if I do everything there." So I'm like, "That's like 2 days." No, we're not going to do that. Cindy, good morning. It's cold and I'm drinking a Grinch energy drink. Where's that from? What is that? I'm on vacation till January 1st, which means I'm baking and cooking up a store. My house is the macaron and a tamale factory. I love tamales. I think tamales are my spirit animal. I love Christmas and tamales. I loved Christmas and tamales when I was running the bar, because every week we would have somebody. Well, it was almost every day. We'd have somebody coming in selling tamales, selling cheese, selling meat, selling whatever. It was great. I loved it. But it was in a while when I was in the construction side of things. We had a tamale gal that would come in, at Christmas time. But it's been a while. I need to get back on that kick. Corey has a friend that she usually does it, but I don't think I've seen anything this year, so I have to ask her. But that's our plan for Saturday. Saturday is tomorrow. Tomorrow. The plan is this weekend, tomorrow, baking. So things that are on there for sure. Chocolate cheese is on there. There might be a few other things, but then it's planning out the menu for schedule, because for our Christmas we're doing switching things up this year. We're just doing Christmas at our house with littles, and then Christmas at our house at next Saturday with the older kids. And then right in New Year. So planning out menus of what people want and how we're doing there. Pretty excited about that. Maybe I'll get in the spirit. Maybe I'll get in the spirit. Yes, tamales. Tamales are good. Yeah, they are. Evelyn, good morning to you. All shut down till further notice. Family emergency. Ooh, well, hopefully everything's okay and it's not a crazy emergency for you. And Barb says, hi, Janessa, and Jenny, and Chuck, and Sarah, and Evelyn, and Tim, and Randy, and Cindy. Hello. Evelyn likes tamales. I think everybody likes tamales. Hi, Cherry, from Barb. Jerry says, oh, Evelyn, I'm sorry. Hope things go better soon. Headed to Minnesota soon. Well, Barb's up in Minnesota. She says it's cold, so be prepared for that. She said, I just ordered 3 dozen tamales for my friends yesterday for Christmas Eve. All right, so let's be realistic here. On tamales, like, I'm not the only one who thinks like 6 tamales is a serving, right? Like, that's just like breaking it in. Like 6, I could probably eat a dozen no problem in a sitting. Tamales are amazing. Rena says, done. Only jobs I'm taking in won't be done till after the first year. Need to clean up the tornado damage. Well, there we go. Which we took some of the stuff yesterday was already for February. Black History Month we did stuff for yesterday, and I was like, ooh, that's amazing that we're doing that. Which reminded me, I need to start going through my content stuff, so that way coming next month we'll start, as soon as the second week of December or January, so that first full week, I'll start sure to make posting, our Valentine's Day stuff, our Black History stuff, anything in February. We're going to make sure, we're getting back on that schedule of everything dropping and popping, going through it from there. So that way you're able to see new stuff that comes out, use codes, check out new things, go from there. Then that is going to be its own group. So we're moving all the transfers out of the Facebook group, and it's going to get its own group just for that. So that way we don't clog up the regular group with that stuff. Because I know somebody said, oh, it just seems like this is sales all the time about what you're doing. So move it over there. We won't have that issue. Jeff, that's just un-American. Like, that's just un-American. Go to your nearest gas station, wait. Somebody will be selling tamales out of a trunk here in the next day. I mean, that's how it is here. Like, I know there's a couple gas stations I could go. Well, we've got a couple of the stores that, have really good tamales I could go get. But there's nothing like a homemade tamale. Nothing like a homemade tamale. Yeah, picking up tamales on Monday. I need tamales. Tamales really sound good. Jerry, you and I should be invited to a tamale party. Jerry, have you never had tamales either? Are you kidding me? I found that only 2 people in the country that haven't had tamales, and they're both here. That's amazing. That's crazy. And Jeff said, exactly, Jerry. I will say, I don't even know what it really. Wow. It's like, I I have I made them. I was involved in a Christmas making of tamales one time, and it was the best experience I ever had. No clue what Grandma was saying to me. No clue. I had no clue what her grandma was saying to me, but I just knew that I had to scoop it out and I had to use a little scraper and I had to put the stuff on their hand, and that was my job. It's here, you do this, and then I got yelled at, I think, a bunch, and showed a few times what I need to do. Then it was good after that, but yeah, it was a good time. Tamales are they're amazing. They're an amazing. So am I here like uh roly poly? No, that's Belgian. Belgian's roly poly, where it's the bowling ball with the sides cut off of it like horseshoes and bowling. We've got a pretty decent German heritage here with the wursts and stuff, but I think that's why I like our areas, because we are very culturally mixed here with a lot of things, and tamales is one of those things. You have not had a tamale, Jerry. Sheltered life. You were in a hospital. How there's nobody in the hospital was selling tamales at Christmas time? Ay, 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 ay. Really? Really? Have a party making a punch. Yes. That we make gota? Gota? Guta? What is that? Not tamale. I don't know what guta is. Now I gotta Google. Now I gotta Google that because I've never heard of that. And I'm a fat guy. So Goetta. What is that? Meat and grain sausage or mush. So is it kind of like a hash ish? I don't know. It's by the popular Metro Cincinnati. Ground beef, steel oats, spices. What is that? It's just like a sausage, right? A sausage patty? Breakfast? Okay. All right. I might have to try that. What? No tamales for you? Folks, we need to do some help with these people. If you live in and around northern Kentucky or anywhere in Ohio, and you know Jerry or Jeff, and you know where they can find some tamales, please let them know. Because it's too late to be shipping tamales. I mean, technically, we put them on ice, and put them in a cooler and ship them overnight, and you'd have them. They'd be fine. They'd be fine because it's cold. Tamales. Everybody needs tamales in their life, especially during the holiday break. A holiday, we go down different roads, right? Where, like right now we're talking holiday break, and this is like for us being slower during that time. The schools are out, so today's our last day. They don't go back until that Monday afterwards, so there's no rushing around in the morning. I'll turn off the alarm, which means I'll wake up, without the alarm at 5:15. Will I wake up and get right into work? I don't know. Monday, yeah, because we still have things that I know. Somebody said, "Hey, if I place an order this weekend, can it ship on Monday?" I said, "Yes, we place it there." So I know there's already people prepping for stuff because they were running something, and they're within our 1 day ship, so they're going to get it on Christmas Eve. They were running something that was going to close today or tomorrow, and so we're going to do those on Monday for them there. So I know that we've got some orders that are going to come in, so we'll make sure to work to get those out in there. And then it's a lot of working on our stuff. It's a lot of, hey, the last minute Christmas stuff. Sunday is Delaney's 18th birthday, so we have birthday stuff, and then Christmas stuff coming up right after that. Which, it's crazy. 18 years ago, like we brought her home on Christmas Eve. Is that what it was? Yeah. So her birthday was the 22nd. We were, it was the 22nd at like 11:30 at night. I want to say. I'll have to go back and look and see, because I don't remember if it was late that night or early the next. I don't remember if it was late on the 22nd or early on the 22nd. It was one of those, because then they weren't even sure, when it came to be released from the hospital, if we are going to be out of the hospital, because it was Christmas Eve. Like, look, everything's fine, second kid, let's roll with this. And they remember when we got her, they had her in a little stocking and all that. But her birthday works out pretty good, because there's things where it's like, okay, we can get stuff for birthday and stuff for Christmas, and they can interchange, because here you can buy them, some of the main stuff. Like when she was younger, it was like, here's, a Barbie house for Christmas or for her birthday, and then the Barbie accessories for birthday, or scratch it the other way around, Barbie house for birthday, accessories for Christmas. So it was easier to do. Uh, Barb is making up words. What did I miss? Okay, now I got to go back and look and see. Let's see. No tamales. We got that. Hi, Jeff. Same here. More German and Scandinavian foods. Well, we've got that because we're in like that northern Illinois part, so we get a good mix of stuff here. But tamales sound amazing. Mush, Ohio and Michigan. Uh, it sounds like a sin, Jerry. It does, right? It really does. Like tamales, go find some tamales. I know our local meat store has them frozen, and they're not the same. Like we'll get some and we'll freeze them. Most of the time, they don't even make it to freezing because I will eat them. I will unpeel them. I will eat them, and I'll just be down with it. But if they do, they're not the same. You got to have good fresh tamales ready to heat up. It is. You 100% need to get it. Thou shalt not be without tamales. 1000% tamale time. Tamale time. I need tamales. Tamales in my life. Preach. That's what I'm saying. Barb says Norwegian cookies such as crumb cracker. Barb, are you okay? Did you have a stroke? I just want to double check because I'm not sure if your fingers are working because none of that makes sense to me. None of that. Yep, now I get it. Barb is making up words. I think the only one. It's a bad cookie, the Harry Cocker. I think that's what Corey calls it. Calls it the Harry Cocker. She wants to put some Harry Cockers in her mouth. I'm telling you, that's what the cookie is that she does every year. I think it's Swedish. There's some Swedish things that from her grandparents' side that we hope to carry on the tradition with. But yeah, look. More Norwegian butter cookies. Okay, I can go with that. Going to do Disney Christmas. Ooh, that sounds fun. I don't know if I could pull that off. One, like I'm cheap, and I decided I don't know if I could ever do Disney unless we lived in Florida, because I had way more fun on the Disney cruise with a lot less people. So I think that's what it is. There. And see, Barb made up words. I'm down with that. Howdy, Barb. We have the second biggest Oktoberfest next to Derby. Oh, I'm just putting out with it there. German Lebkuchen, Lebkuchen are soft, cakey gingerbread cookies filled with nuts, dried fruit, and honey. No, Corey says no, I don't. It's Harkacher. I'm pretty sure she calls it the Harry Cocker. I'm pretty sure that's what she calls it. Harcocker. I don't know what it is. Like they're good. I'll put a Harcocker into my mouth. I don't have a problem with that. But I'm sure that'll be on the list. There'll be her thing that she loves to make the most, Oreo balls. Like I'm down with an Oreo ball. She's not. I'm down with some Buckeyes. Because we all know Buckeyes, right? I think I learned this last year that a lot of the world didn't know what Buckeyes were. And I'm like, what? You don't know what Buckeyes are? So things that I want to see on my list: chocolate cheese. Got to make my chocolate cheese. I'd like to see the Harry Cockers. I'd like to see those. I'd like to see Oreo balls. I'd like to see pretzels dipped in chocolate with sprinkles. I would like to see turtles. Not turtles. Turtles are good. Peanut clusters. I'd like to see peanut clusters. I would like to see. There's something else that I feel like I'm missing going through it. Peanut brittle. Corey usually doesn't mess with the peanut brittle. I'll mess with the peanut brittle. That's what I'm down with. That's a Buckeyes. See, we don't do tamales. Okay, so next year we need to figure this out. We need to figure out how to send food to everybody that doesn't have this. We'll do a Christmas food exchange. Lieb cookies. Lieb cooking. Oh, love cook. I bet that's love cooking. I bet that's supposed to be Buckeyes are down. Yeah, yum. Buckeyes. See, chocolate fudge. No, chocolate cheese. Chocolate cheese. That's what you got to rock with. Chocolate cheese. It's a fudge, but it's legit chocolate cheese. I love it. It has to be cream and peanut butter. People who chunky have issues with Buckeyes. I'm down with that. They've never made Oreo balls. The kids do them. I don't care for them. Corey doesn't like doing the Oreo balls. She doesn't like them. I love them. I like putting balls in my mouth. I just love the Oreo balls. Nummy. Peanut butter blossoms. Yes, those are the Hershey. We have the little. I think it's like a sugar cookie or peanut butter cookie, and then you put the Hershey Kiss on the top. Put it in there. I'm down with that. Peanut butter pie. See, we usually don't do much on the pie side of it because they take up rooms in that. Where we can do this all up, and then there's buckets, the bins, that'll be stacked up there, and then everybody will eat off. Or the kids will come over. And then usually by next Saturday, everything will be gone because the kids will, they're on that Saturday for Christmas. They'll take whatever's there. And then by New Year's, for sure, everything is gone. Evelyn says, Merry Christmas, Corey. Merry Christmas to you too, Evelyn. I'm not. I talked to somebody and they said, what do you say when somebody says Happy Holidays to you? I said, Merry Christmas. He said it yesterday or when we were leaving the store. They said, Happy Holidays. They said, Merry Christmas. Hey, I know each is their own, but I'm really, really trying to get in the holiday spirit this year. I know it's a little late. It's been a trying year for me personally and professionally. There's been a lot of ups and downs. I am one that if I had a time machine, I would use it from November 1st to January 2nd, and I'm cool with that. It's like once Halloween is over and you get into Christmas season, there's so much stress that comes along with that, making sure that everybody's happy, making sure everybody's gets what they want, making sure that all orders are going out on time, making sure that all orders that are going out on time are correctly done, making sure that what you want is in stock for it. Making sure you take time for yourself just to decompress, to not have to deal with it. Making sure that there's no craziness going on. So yeah, if I could just fast forward through it, and I told Corey I'm going to get better at it. I said, help me get better at enjoying the holidays. Maybe I need to watch Christmas Vacation. I haven't even watched it yet this year. That might help with it. For a couple of years when I was in it, when we were at the mall, I always had Hallmark Channel on the background because Christmas movie. It's the same story. Like every Hallmark movie is the same movie, right? Girl moves away, guy stays there. Family farm, Christmas tree farm, bakery, runs some type of business, coffee shop, whatever. Girl comes back from big city. She's engaged already there. Here's this. They reconnect. Something happens where this business is failing. Turns out this business is failing and this guy that she's with is going to buy it. They reconnect. They make the business. They end up becoming the happy couple. Everybody lives happily ever after. There's every Hallmark Christmas movie in a nutshell. So, it was just how you're telling that story. I haven't watched any of those. I don't know. I need to get into it. But when it comes to Christmas break, what's your favorite thing to cook, eat, things like that? We can talk about that on Monday's show because we're we've got stuff to do. In fact, while we're sitting here, orders have come in, so I want to get those into production so we can get working on those ASAP. But this weekend, it's like the weekend before Christmas, so it's going to be busy out there shopping. Be careful. Take a little extra time. If you're somewhere where there's going to be snow and ice, be careful because it is going to be a little extra, we want you here for Monday's show. Let's see. Let's kick this off and wrap this up here. Thanks, Ellen. Merry Christmas to you as well. Peanut butter pie with graham cracker crust. That's Christmas. Okay. Fudge with walnuts, marshmallow cream. Ooh, I'm down with that. Monday show, I expect everybody to bring their favorite recipe, favorite Christmas thing. And Cindy says, I'm going to see Die Hard the musical. What? Back that up. Where is that at? This is the first time I'm hearing this. Die Hard the musical? Come on. Now I need to know more. The Hallmark Channel, if you've got Peacock, you can just turn on the Hallmark Channel. They have a Hallmark Christmas murder mystery one, I think. It's a whole channel there was some weird stuff in it that's there. Biggest batch of Christmas crack, finished Christmas crack. Now we got to talk about that. Firecracker, we got all that. Okay, you guys have an amazing day. Monday we'll talk all Christmas foods because it's the last day before there. If you are in our mentorship community, that starts in 9:30, so a half an hour. What does that mean? Ooh, what does that mean? What's in the box? What's in the box? We are doing our gift exchange in our mentorship community. What's in the box? What's in the box? We'll find out in a half an hour what's in the box. So really looking forward to that. Everybody have an amazing day. We'll be back here Monday. Like I said, we'll do a Christmas show. The 2 shows next week, Monday, Friday. Wednesday off because of Christmas. So everybody have an amazing weekend. Get out there and enjoy it. If you need to get in the Christmas spirit, do what you need to do to get in the Christmas spirit. I know some things that'll help me get in the Christmas spirit. I don't know if it'll happen, but maybe just smiling, maybe some carolers. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. We'll see what we can do. But I plan on hoping to get out of the bah humbug soon. So until Monday, peace, love, press on. We will see you guys next.